Welcome again for our discussion on the tension members, welded connections, and let us have now our example number 2. For our example number 2, an angular section 175 by 100 by 18 mm is welded with the long leg connected to a 14 mm gusset plate. The member is subjected to repeated stress variations. Use A36 steel with Fy is equal to 250 megapascals, Fu is equal to 400 megapascals, and an E70 electrodes of Fu is equal to 483.8 megapascals, and this is S-mount. Use the maximum allowable fillet weld size to develop the full tensile capacity of the angle. So first, determine the capacity of the angular section. Use the reduction factor of 0.85. We also determine the length L1 and determine the length L2. So tingnan natin yung given figure sa atin. So kung papansinin natin, hindi sila pantay. Okay, mas maikli si L1 kaysa kay L2, pero alam natin that the vertical distance na may weld is already 175. Okay? Because that is the long leg. Okay. So, kailangan daw nating malaman ano yung capacity ng angular section natin. So, ano yung tensile capacity niya? Okay. So, with that, di ba meron tayong apat na formulas? Tama ba? Ano yung mga formulas natin na yun? For our fillet weld, meron tayong PA is equal to 0.3 FEXX multiplied by 0.707 WL. If we are talking about the fillet weld. Okay. Next natin is also, for the gross area, we have 0.6 FYAG. And then we also have, for the net section rupture, we have 0.5 FUAN. Tama? And then lastly, for the block shear, we have 0.3 FUANV plus 0.5 FUANT. Take note of this. Itong tatlong na to, we are talking about the steel material or the steel plate. Okay? Yung material natin. But for this one, we are talking about the weld. Okay? Are we clear with that? So ngayon, ang tinatanong sa atin dito is the capacity of the angular section. Take note, angular section. And that is considered as steel material. So, ibig sabihin, if we're going to get the capacity, titignan natin ngayon dito sa tatlo na to. Ngayon, sino lang ba yung pwede nating magamit dyan? Si PA is equal to 0.6 FYAG. Pwede ba natin magamit? Yes, kasi given naman lahat. What about kay FUAN? Yes, pwede din. Kasi given naman din lahat. Pero paano naman kay 0.3 FUANV plus 0.5 FUANT? Hindi natin to magagamit. Ngayon, bakit? Kasi kailangan mo ng A and V eh. 'Di ba? Hindi pa natin alam ano ba yung value nito. Hindi natin alam ano yung value ni L1. Hindi natin alam ano yung value ni L2. So, ito lang dalawa yung pwede nating gamitin. Okay? So, ibig sabihin pala, if we are talking about now for the capacity of the angular section, pwede na yung gumamit ng dalawa. Okay? So, ano yung dalawa na yun? Using gross area at using net area. Okay? So, dun muna tayo kay gross area. So, if we're going to use the gross area, PA is equal to 0.6 FYAG. Okay? So, kopya, 0.6. Ano na nga si FY? Ang given sa atin na FY ay 250 megapascals. Okay, so wala tayong problema. Okay, what about our AG? We can solve for that, right? Kasi, meron tayong plate. Ano ba yung taas ng plate natin? So, that is 175 mm. And then, ano yung thickness niya? The thickness is 18 mm. Pero take note, kailangan ba natin palang mag-solve ng area? Di ba hindi na? Bakit? Meron nga palang given. Okay? So, yung given natin dito is 4,961 mm squared. So, wala tayong problema kasi given na pala siya. Okay? So, yun na lang gagamitin natin. So, ano mga ating PA? PA now is equal to 744,150 Newton. And if we want to convert this into kilonewton, we just divide it by 1,000 Newton. Makukuha natin ngayon, PA is equal to 744.150 kilonewton. Pero hindi pa natin masasabi na ito yung tamang sagot. Kasi we still have to compare that with the use of net area. Okay? So, paano naman pag net area na yung ginagamit natin? Okay, so ano ba yung formula natin dito? This is 0.5 FU-AN. Okay, and again, ang AN natin is AN is equal to UAG. Okay, so we have 0.5. Ano yung FU na given sa atin? FU daw ay 400 megapascal. And then, ano yung U na given sa atin? U is 0.85. And then, ano si AG? Kung ano yung ginamit natin? We have 4,961. And with this, ang makukuha natin is equal kay 843,370 Newton. And if we want this to convert into kilonewton, we just divide it by 1,000. So, therefore, makukuha natin dito is 843.37 kilonewton. Okay, so the question is, among the two, who will govern? Take note, we are talking about capacity. Okay? Since capacity ang kinukuha natin, dapat kung sino yung mas mababa. Yes, very good. Bakit mas mababa? Kasi, ito na yung capacity niya eh. So, kapag ginamit mo sa 843.37 kay 744.150, mag-yield na siya. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, ito yung mag-govern. Okay? So, this is now the governing load. So, this is our final answer for number 1. Okay. Next is we are now required to determine the length 1 and length 2. So, we can solve this simultaneously. Okay? So, sulat ko na 2 to 3 para lengths ng L1 and L2. Okay. Take note. Ngayon, ano ba yung may length na yan? That is the length of the weld, right? So, ibig sabihin, ang kailangan natin ngayon ay yung konsepto ng fillet weld. Ano ba yung formula para kay fillet weld? That is 0.3 FEXX 0.707 WL. Tama? Kaya lang, hindi nga kasi natin alam yung total length niya. Right? But, take note, sabi natin, this is already the capacity of the angular section. So, ibig sabihin, that is already your value of T. Ito na yan, yung T natin dito. Okay? Ang ngayon, di ba sabi natin this is a balanced weld group? We have to balance this. So, how do we going to balance? Kung may T ka dun sa kaliwa, dapat meron kang T dito kay L1. So, let's say that is your T1. Okay? And then you have your length 2. So, ito si T2. And then, meron ka ding weld kay 175, di ba? And this is your T3. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, we can solve. Okay? So, kuhanin muna natin si T3 kasi solvable siya dahil meron siyang length. Okay? So, with the use of PA. PA lang tayo dyan, pero T pa din naman, same lang din naman yun. Wala namang problema. Okay? So, let's solve first for the value of P3 or T3. Sige, T na lang. Okay? T3 using the formula 0.3 FEXX multiplied by 0.707 multiplied by WL. So 0.3 and our FEXX here is 483.8. multiplied by 0.707. Okay, now, the question is, ano si weld size? Sabi sa atin, use the maximum allowable fillet weld size. Ano ba yung thickness natin? The thickness of our plate or the section is 18 mm. So that exceeds to 6 mm, right? So ibig sabihin, the maximum. Ang kailangan pala natin for W max ay ano, yung thickness ng ating material minus 1.6. Tama ba? So, ibig sabihin, our W here will be equal kay 16.4 mm. Okay? So, yun po yung W natin. So, let's use 16.4. And then, our length is, ano nang length niya? That is 175. Okay? So, with this, our T3, makukuha natin dito ay 294,246.4573. And take note that this is in Newton. So, wala naman tayong problema. Newton na lang muna tayo kasi ganun din puro Newton yung nakukuha natin. Okay? Ngayon, sulat ko, drawing ko ulit dito yung nakuha natin. Okay? Diba? Ito yung ating fillet weld. So, meron tayo ditong ito si T1 natin, ito si T3, then ito si T2. Okay? And then, meron din tayo dito, andito si total T natin. Na kung tutuusin, meron na rin siyang binigay na, distance. Okay, ano-ano yung distance na yon? Balikan lang natin. This is 111.25. This one is 63.75. Okay. Ngayon, kailangan kasi natin is T1 and T2. Pero, we have two unknowns. Okay? So, dito, papasok ngayon yung konsepto ng statics natin. The equilibrium. Okay, paano yun? Kailangan nating mag-solve. Okay? Kailangan mo munang ma-solve. It's either si T1 or si T2. So, paano? Ano-ano lang ba meron tayo na equilibrium equations? We have the equilibrium along horizontal axis. Pag nag-horizontal axis tayo, dalawa yung magiging unknown. Pag nag-vertical axis naman tayo, wala tayong vertical loads. Okay, so ano na lang choice natin? That is the moment. Very good. Okay. So, kailangan mag-moment tayo. So, saan ka pwedeng mag-moment? Siyempre, doon sa pwede kang magtanggal ng isa. Okay? So, let's say, tayo ay mag-moment kay summation of moment along T2 para makuha natin si T1. And this is equal kay 0. Okay? So, since magkahiwalay lang din naman sila, pwede na nating isolve na lang yung kaliwa, yung nandun sa kaliwang side, and then yung nasa kanan, yung nasa kanan na side. So, ano si total T natin? So, the total T natin is yung nag-govern, which is si 700 nang nakuha natin. That is 744,150. Okay? Newton. Okay? Take note, naka-Newton tayo para newtons na lang din lahat ng makukuha natin. And then, 744,150 and ano yung moment arm niya? That is 63.75. Okay, equal. Okay, nasa taas naman. We have, first, yung nakuha natin kay T3. Kay T3 muna tayo. Si T3 natin is 294,246.4573. And then, ano ang kanyang moment arm? Kalahati ng kanyang depth. Tama? So, ibig sabihin, that is 175 divided by 2. Okay? Then, plus natin si P1, yung nasa pinakataas. And then, ano yung moment arm niya? That is 175. Okay? Take note that the moment arm ay nandito lang. Hindi po kasama yung kalahati ng thickness, hindi. Why? Kasi shearing, 'di ba? Nagshi-share lang kasi sila. So dito lang 'yan, hanggang dito lang siya. Okay? So with that, we can now solve for P1. And ano, yung nakuha natin, sorry, this is not P1, this is T nga pala gamit natin. So, ano yung nakuha nating T1? T1 is equal daw kay 123,959.9856 Newton. Okay. So, as is na muna tayo kay T1. Okay, then isolve na natin si T2 para dire-diretso na lang din tayo sa pagsosolve natin ng length. Okay, ano naman ngayon yung pwede natin gamitin? We can now use the summation of forces horizontal is equal to 0. So, bakit? Kasi pwede na nating makuha, right? So, we have yung total natin, 744,150 equals. Ano na nga si T1? That is 123,959.9856 plus si T2 na hinahanap plus si T3 na nakuha na natin kanina na 294,246.4573. And we can now solve for the value of T2, and that is equivalent to 325,943.5571 Newton. Okay? So, bakit nga ba natin kinuha si T1, si T2? Kasi kailangan natin makuha yung length natin. And ano ngayon yung magagamit nating formula? Babalik tayo ngayon sa formula na ito. Okay? Gagamitin din po natin yan, pero T1 at T2 naman. Okay? So, let us solve now for T1. T1 is equal to 0.3 FEXX multiplied by 0.707 W length 1. Okay, again, ano na nga T1 natin? That is 123,959.9856 Newton. Okay? Is equal now to 0.3. Again, FEXX natin is 483.8 megapascals multiplied by 0.707 multiplied by the weld natin, which is 16.4, and multiply it by the length 1, and makukuha na natin si length 1 na equivalent daw kay 73.66 mm. And that is already our answer for letter B. And lastly, we can now solve for the value of L2 using now the same formula but with the use of T2. Okay? So, substitute lang ulit natin yung values. Ang nakuha natin na T2 ay 325,943.5571 is equal to 0.3 multiplied by 483.8 multiplied by 0.707 multiplied by the weld size of 16.4 and yung hinahanap natin na length 2. At one equation, one unknown, masosolve na natin si length 2 na 193.683 mm. And that is already our final answer. Alright, so thank you for listening.